Thank you everyone for joining us in our September webinar. Today we are discussing how to find caregivers using the Giv.care model. What if we told you your clients could have the same consistent caregivers working for them month after month, that there would never be the stress of no-shows, last-minute cancellations, and reteaching the same information to a new caregiver each week or even each day? Using the Giv.care model, this is the reality our DSPD clients have come to know, love, and expect. Over the next few minutes with you today, we are going to share how we as an agency spend zero time looking for new caregivers and how we've retained over 200 employees since we've opened our doors this year. If SAS and an agency had a baby, we'd be it. We've brought the best parts of these traditional caregiving models and have formed them into one unique company. Families pick caregivers they know, love, and trust. We handle all the billing instead of families, and we're able to pay caregivers $24 an hour. Less stress for the families, more money for the caregivers. It's the best of both worlds. I'd love for everyone who is on this call to share in the chat what it would look like for you as a support coordinator if your clients never had to worry about caregiver turnover again. What would it look like for the families who need these caregivers? What value does that bring to each of your lives? We'll circle back to these answers in a few minutes, so I'd love to hear some of your thoughts as we discuss our model for finding top-tier caregivers. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the model our clients use to find their caregivers, how your clients can easily replicate this model, and the safeguards we have in place for those clients who truly cannot find their own caregivers. At Giv.care, we have a 4-level framework that our clients explore to find top-tier caregivers. The first level we have our clients explore are the family. These are people that already know and love the client and love spending time with them. It could be a cousin, aunt, uncle, grandparents, etc. These people love the client and would love to make money being with them. This is the first group we have clients reach out to when looking for new caregivers. Friends. These are, again, people that likely know and love the person receiving care and have an established relationship with them. If they're not able to be caregivers, they might know someone who is looking for part-time work. They can also personally vouch and be character references for these individuals they know. The next group we have people tap into is their personal community. These are people that families interact with on a regular basis. It might be people they interact with in their neighborhood, church groups, book clubs, sports teams, etc. It can even be their online community, who in their circles on Facebook or Instagram might love to work with their loved one. We have an editable template that we can share with our clients after this call, and we share this with our people who are looking for caregivers, and they post on social media so that they can grab the attention of their followers, and it lets them know exactly what caregiving would look like for their loved one. So in this template, you can see that this is a little job listing for a boy named Thomas. And I think when people think of caregiving, they typically think that it is more of a medical-based position, doing more medical duties for someone. But when you describe caregiving as, hi, this is Thomas, and Thomas loves playing soccer and being outside and riding his bike, and we need someone to come to our home Monday, Wednesday, Friday and work these hours from 4 to 6 p.m. and you can make $24 an hour. All of a sudden it takes that medical background to caregiving and it turns it into, oh, you know what? I would love to play with Thomas for a few hours every afternoon and make $24 an hour doing that. And it just makes caregiving more relatable to other people and gives them a better idea of what actually this job would look like to them. So we can share this template with you guys after this call today. The last group we have people look into is their greater community. These are people the clients don't know but may have a great interest in caregiving. You could post flyers around a college campus or small businesses around town. Another great place is care.com. They can search the pool of caregivers currently looking for jobs. They can be detailed with what days of the week they need help and from what hours. They can even filter by individuals who have a desire to work with people with disabilities. The families can message with potential caregivers through the website, invite them to their home for an interview, and then once they've found one they like, we can take them through the hiring process with Giv.care. But what if your clients still cannot find caregivers? If your clients have gone through this 4-step framework and are still unable to find their own caregivers, we have them covered. We have caregivers who are already hired and working with their current families who are looking for more hours and more clients to work with. This means we can onboard your client within a couple days and match them with 1 to 2 caregivers to work for them. These people are trained, ready to work, and already know they love caregiving. It eliminates a lot of stress for you as a support coordinator and your client. Over the last several minutes, we've shown you our model for finding and hiring top-tier caregivers, how our process makes caregiving easier for families and caregivers, and how caregivers earn more money with Giv.care than any other agency in the state. These things combined have led to our untouchable results in the industry. Since January, we have worked over 7,500 shifts. We've only had 2 caregiver no-shows, and out of the 260 caregivers we've hired, only 3 have left the company since January. These are unprecedented results that no other agency in the state is able to say they've accomplished. With all these things combined, this is what's led to less stress, more consistency, improved relationships between client, caregiver, and the person in charge. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. Please never hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. Jim is the best person to reach out to if you have specific needs as a support coordinator. His email is jimroach@Giv.care. You can also reach us at support@Giv.care, and we would love for you to check out our blog and Instagram and social media pages. We're putting out tons of great activities for people with disabilities, resources for them to tap into in the state of Utah beyond the DSPD waiver, and so many other great things. If you see something on social media that would help one of your clients, even if they're not working with us currently, please share that information because we do want it to be a wealth of information for everyone. Before we hop off this call, we want to take you guys to the Giv.care website so that you can see what the onboarding process looks like for clients and support coordinators. So once you log on to Giv.care, you are going to go ahead and click the Join Give button in the top right-hand corner, and you're going to fill out all this information. There's a place right here where you're able to toggle whether it's the guardian or potential client, whether it's someone wanting to be a caregiver or you as a support coordinator. You're going to click whichever one best represents you, and then you'll fill out the remaining information and you'll hit submit. This will send an email to our support team who will be able to reach out to you within 24 hours about onboarding your client.